Councilman Bill Phillips is on the line right now, and he is one of those in the City of Utica who voted for the term limit extension, and he's on to speak. So, Bill, why did you vote for it? Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Quite simply, I'm a supporter of the mayor. I think he's done a good job, and he loves doing the job, and he asked for an opportunity to continue. And you know, it was really an easy vote for me.
Does it bother you, though, that the mayor, while he's asking for your support and John Jacon's support and others, he's telling the media and he's telling the rest of us that he has nothing to do with it and he's not advocating for it?
Well, it does bother me. I don't know his reasoning.
Because it makes you guys, when you're coming out and saying, yeah, he's asking for my support, it kind of puts you guys in the middle of why? Why not just come out and say, love the job, I think I'm not done, I need to do more, and I want the people to be able to keep me around if they'd like to. Why not just say that?
I agree with you. I don't have any issue with what you just said there.
Yeah.
That still doesn't take my support for him.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay.
No, I agree with you. I think, and again, I don't know his reasoning for not doing it. I'm just assuming that he knew all the while he wanted to run.
Yeah.
For a third term because he loves the job. He's doing a good job, in my view, at the job, and I think he should be given an opportunity. When he asked me, who I consider myself a friend of the mayor's.
Yeah,
I'll be.
You told us that before. You told us that.
I served on the council with him and with his lovely wife, so I've gotten to know him. I've had disagreements with him more often than not.
Yeah,
over how he handles things. But having said all that, I think he's done just like if the city was doing bad, he would get the blame for it.
Yeah, yeah.
The city's done good, and I think he should have an opportunity for the voters to decide if they want him or not.
There have been a few things, though, Bill, over the course of the last 6 months that do make people shake their head. I would think, and one of those was the issue with Chief Brooks, and I think we talked to you during this time. It's almost like there's some shooting in the foot going on right now. I mean, what advice do you give the mayor on an issue like Chief Brooks, where prior to that, I mean, the only thing you could say about this guy is that, boy, he's a champion of Utica. He's so pro Utica, and I don't know why he was riding around in that vehicle on the snowstorm and he banged his head up. I don't know why he did that, but the guy cares. Then the Chief Brooks thing comes up, and what do you say to him here?
Well, I've said to him, and again, I consider Russ Brooks a friend of mine. Russ has done a lot of great things in the community and throughout his career. But it's not for me to get involved in that, whatever is going on. I thought Chief Brooks, and I think I said to you at the time when I talked to you, and the mayor were good friends. I thought, you know, their most competitive moments was on the basketball court.
Yeah.
You know, when I approached the mayor about it, which I did, you know, he said he had no other choice based on whatever the litigation that's going on was.
Right.
At that point, it was for me to step back and say, you realize I'm a friend of Russ's, and what I'm going to try to do is stay out of it until I have to intervene in it.
Yeah.
That time has not come yet. But, you know, I have my opinion. I don't think it's right for anybody to question what I'm thinking. But certainly Russ and his lovely wife, Marion, are both good friends of mine. Yeah. So it's a tough situation for people who happen to be friends with both of them.
Yeah,
we would hope they work it out.
At any
I don't
point,
know what else to say on that, Bill.
At any point, has the chief come to you and said, you know, I really am disappointed that you voted to expand these term limits because that's what the mayor wanted? Has he talked to you about that or tried to lobby you to vote against that at any point?
No, not at all. You know, I'm not going to speculate as to, you know, if he felt that way, I don't know. But he has never personally walked up to me and said, I'm disappointed that you supported him.
Right.
No. The answer is no.
Finally, I want to ask you, there were some council people there and some members of the public that were implying that you guys had deals that were cut in order to vote to support the mayor on these term extensions. Any deals? Has the mayor ever offered you anything in return? Family employees, et cetera, et cetera.
No, absolutely not. Just, I can't speak for the other members. Only the experience I've had with the other members and their integrity. Marie, who voted with him, is always been an upstanding person as far as I'm concerned. I think she's smart enough to know that you can't make deals for your vote. So I respect her opinion, just like I think she respects mine. Jack I've considered another personal friend just recently. He's a newfound friend since I've been on the council. Me and him have talked, and he I don't think he struggled with the fact that the mayor did a good job and deserved an opportunity. I think he would have preferred for the mayor to get the required signatures and do it that way. And I think he would have preferred to do it after the election.
Yeah.
And that's what I think about Jack. And I'm only talking to that as a friend. I'm not trying to put words into his mouth. It's just some of the conversations that we had. John, very intelligent individual, wouldn't, I don't think, do anything to jeopardize legally or otherwise, promising something that he knows he shouldn't be promising. He's a very intelligent person. He's usually his ideals are really thought out. But again, I don't know what their conversation, but as far as the conversation I had and trying to see how many votes that was there, nothing ever got brought up to me where they were trading a deal for their support.
Unfortunately, there are a couple of council members that could have, based just on their family situations and their personal situations, it could have something where people could say, it looks like something could have been done here. Not necessarily that there was, just based on their.
That's always the case, though.
Sure,
Bill. I mean, that's always the case. They said the same thing when Marcus was working for the city. Marcus actually left the city because he didn't want that type of scrutiny, even though he took an exam on a civil service job.
Marcus
is
the son of Bill
There's going to be times when people, even now. But Bill, if your son came to me, I'll just be totally honest with you. If your son or somebody that I know son came to me and asked me for a recommendation for a job, I'll certainly give it to him. I don't even know the kid, but I know you.
Right.
So certainly I'm going to give a recommendation. Is it going to have some impact? Yes.
Right.
And it's unfortunate that everybody don't know anybody.
Right.
But this is just the way this game is played.
By the way, my kids are far better than me, just for the record. Bill, I just want you to know that.
I find that hard to believe. I came from where the fruit don't fall too far from.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, and I have to say I feel that way about your son, who's a great guy. And Bill, thank you so much for taking the time here today. I appreciate you standing up and coming out and being willing to talk to us in response to this vote. So we appreciate that.
Thanks for having me, Bill.
All right. Thanks so much. Bill Phillips, councilman with the city of Utica.